Happy Monday, everybody. It's Lady Love Myself coming to you with another dream video. This dream, or I'm going to give you two dreams. I'm going to share two dreams each time I do a video. In this one particular dream, I get a visit from this particular spirit because she's come to me 3 separate times. But this one time was the first time I met her. And I call her the lady in the white dress. And she comes to me in the dream, but she takes me to a cemetery, right? And, excuse me, she brings up 3 caskets. The first casket she opened up, I was just like, oh, wow. Okay. The second casket she brings up, I'm still just like, all right. That third casket, I took off running. I remember I was running and I was screaming. I was just like, no, no, no. And she's like, you're going to have to look. You're going to have to look. And I just took off. And as I'm running through the cemetery, it was like it was bombed or on unsettled ground in a sense, you know? And I didn't realize till later on after this particular episode situation happened, I realized that ground that was unsettled or bombed or anything like that, that was the World Trade. I immediately wake up from this dream and I'm like, now my kids weren't home because they had went to Fresh Air Fun Camp in New York. You could do that. They go for 2 weeks, come back home. So I was just home by myself. And when I woke up, it was about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. But I was scared because I was just like, this bitch took me through some goddamn cemetery. And while she had on the white dress, oh no, that's another scene. I'll tell you that one. So now my goal is, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. So I happened to call. She was a friend, Doris. I happened to call her. I woke her ass up. Reese, Doc, get up. She automatically knew. I was like, you sleeping, girl? She was like, yeah. She said, you had a dream? And I was like, yeah. I said, I'm coming over there. Now, mind you, I'm in Fresh Meadows. She all the way in Far Rockaway. I didn't give a fuck. I'm out. So, normally in my apartment, when I would come in, I would put my keys on top of the microwave, right? So I'm getting dressed. As I'm ready to leave the house, I feel up on the top to get my keys off the microwave. There are no keys. So I'm like, okay, I'm feeling really good now. Like, where the fuck are my keys at? So I go look in my room, no house keys. I look all in my purse. I dump my purse on the kitchen table, no house keys. I'm looking all the fuck over. And I'm just like, what in the fuck? Where the hell are my goddamn keys at? And something said, check the garbage. So I happened to check the garbage. It wasn't. I had to lift the garbage bag up. And my keys were down there underneath the garbage. And I was just like, I snatched the motherfucking keys up. Now, at that time, there was something wrong with my door, my front door. Probably from the kids slamming it too much, like the knob would fall off. You know, and then you be locked in, because that's what happened. I felt like somebody was trying to keep me in the apartment because I went to go open the front door and the knob came off. And now I'm like, oh shit. I said, fuck that. I lived on the first floor. I climbed out through the fucking kitchen window. When I said I was getting the fuck out of there, I was getting the fuck out of there. I climbed out through the kitchen window, shot my ass all the way to Far Rockaway, got to her house. I was telling her my dream, and I was just like, she's like, T, you're going to have to see somebody about them dreams, girl. And I was just like, yeah, tell me about it. But right now, I'm living them shits. Somebody, for some reason, some spirit did not want me to leave the house that day. Unfortunately, the third casket happened to be my mom. That's what I realized she was trying to tell me. Your mom's going to be passing. And that was devastating for me, you know, that she passed. and the way she passed. That's what was devastating about it. But the lady with the white dress, she came to me another time before, and she took me into this house. And in the house, she took me down to the basement. And I don't know if it was my house that I owned or not, but she said, start stocking water. Start stocking water. Save water. Save water. That's what she kept telling me. And she showed me a wall in the basement that was filled from the floor to the ceiling with water. Water, I guess, that I had saved up, or that's what she was telling me that I need to do, because ain't gonna be no water. Something's gonna happen to cause us not to be able to get water. So, and I share that with anybody to this day, because there's always some shit going on where you're running out of water, you're running out of lights, and who knows what else. Just last week, what day was that? In Atlanta, we was in a blackout. Was no damn storm. Or just like now today. I don't understand why the fuck we ain't really got no water. My water is coming out in drips. You know? So, I've just learned that when the lady in the white dress shows up, pay attention. Even though it may seem scary, I have to still pay attention, because she's giving me a message that I'm going to be benefiting from. And I figured I'd share that message with y'all. All right? If there's people coming to you in your dreams, see if you can listen to what they're saying. Or maybe if you can't hear them, because sometimes they speak, but you're not sure, or their mouths moving. And anyway, they're trying to communicate with you. So try your best to not close that off. Try your best to listen and understand and or figure out what it is that they want you to do, because it's very important, right? Now, this second dream that I had, it's still happening, okay? I had this dream that I was coming out of the supermarket, and it was like winterish, because I remember I had on my white coat. And as I'm coming out the supermarket, it's like this lady, she brushed up on me or something. I don't know what it was. But as I'm getting to my car, I get in my car, but all of a sudden, I felt drugged or something. It was like I was literally going down in the car. I'm going down, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening to me? Something's happening to me. And as I'm going down, I see these two, they were like Spanish ladies, Mexican, Latin, whatever you want to call them. They're walking up to my car. One lady on the right, one lady on the left. The lady on the right, she opened my car door. And I'm like, in the dream, I'm still like not coherent, but I know something ain't right. And I'm like, oh no, I'm going down. And the other lady opens my driver door. That's when my spirit said, start screaming and try to kick her. You know, so I started screaming, hey, 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 hey. And I remember I went to lean to try to kick her. And that was when the lady on my right side, she had on a red coat, because it was wintertime, now that I remember. She had on a red coat. The other lady on the driver's side had on a black coat. And then they was like, no, she told her, just walk away like nothing happened. But that let me know that's how also people are becoming abducted. Because I don't know in the dream what it is that they could have. It was like I was drugged, but I don't know when. In the supermarket, or when she brushed up against me, she knew she could have, I don't know. You never know what they could be injecting people with, or whatever the fuck it was. But they were coming to take me out my car. If I didn't make any noise or anything like that, I would have probably been human trafficked. And I'm saying that to show you how that's probably what's happening to some women. They're not paying attention, just thinking everything's good. And, you know, with the human trafficking, you're thinking that, oh, it's just a man all the time. And no, bitches is down with that shit. And they will be the ones to take you down and take you wherever the fuck. So, with that being said, men or women, look, watch your surroundings. Pay attention to people around you. kind of don't let anyone get into like your personal space, because that's what it was. Or if someone brushes up on you, watch that. Them motherfuckers could really be giving you some shit or something. You just don't know. But I was glad that in the dream I was able to make a noise and scream so them two bitches can get the fuck away from me. And I woke up and I was just like, oh shit. Somebody could have been human trafficked, or that was how they were abducted from their car. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, I had this other dream. And this one is about, I have dreams for certain things that's going to happen. And I wrote this down. I had this dream just before the pandemic came. But I think I was in New York because the train system was different. It was like the L train or the 7 train, and you're coming down, let's say 33rd Street, something like that. But I'm going to the train, and I see this girl. She's coming down, and she was like, ain't no trains. And I was like, what do you mean there's no trains? There were no trains. There was no trains running. There was no internet running. There was no electricity. I'm not sure about the water. But as the nighttime came, we all realized we were in a blackout, and it wasn't going to be fixed right away. And I just remember getting candles and stuff, but I've already stocked up on some of that shit already. But I do know that, I don't know when, y'all. I really don't know when. There's no date stamp in your dream as to when things are going to happen. It could happen the next day, the next month, the next year, 10 years, whenever. But the fucking lights are going to go out. You know? The lights are going to go out. The electricity's cut off. Possibly the water, because when the electricity's off, there's sometimes no water either. So, I just wanted to share that with you guys tonight. Pay attention if you're getting a visit from the lady in the white dress, or any form of a messenger for you. Try to listen and hear what they're saying. Watch your surroundings when you're outside, coming out of, I don't care, store, restaurant, wherever you're at, because these human traffickers, they're lurking. They're lurking really in the supermarkets, in the mall parking lots, supermarket parking lots, shopping, like if you're at Target, Walmart, or what have you. They could be posted up. Once again, too, another important thing. When you're at like these big parking lots for Walmart, Target stores and stuff like that, big department stores, try not to park your car near those white windowless vans. Or any van, any kind of truck. Try not to park your cars there, because it's not good. A lot of people have done that, park near to them vans, and when they get ready to get in their car, that side door opens, snatches you the fuck in, and then it's a wrap. So you don't want that to be you. I'm bringing you another message, and I'm hoping that some of these dreams can help assist you guys with dealing with whatever is going to be coming forward for us. Okay? So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I needed to share with you before I go. But so far, not just yet. But pay attention. Pay attention to everything around you. Watch your back. It is real serious out there. Mwah!